What's up, guys? I'm coming at you with some recent changes in the UU tier. A few things were banned from UU, so probably in BL now, because that's how it goes, right? If they get banned from UU, they go to BL, and then at some point they go to OU, or maybe they just stay in BL for a long time, even though they're basically OU. I never understood that. Why not just put it in the OU tier? I mean, it's not like it's going to be used in anything else but OU, or maybe even Ubers if you want to do that. But anyway. Victini, Togekiss, Smeargle, and Geomancy. The move Geomancy, that's Xerneas' move, has been banned from UU. Now, here's the thing. Togekiss and Smeargle were recently OU. Togekiss, I remember hearing about that dropping. I was like, oh great, the Paraflinchling is going into another tier. The thing is about Togekiss is, even though it's a good special attacker, most people will just run the Paraflinchling set, Thunder Wave, Air Slash, and just, stall you out with the Paraflinches over and over and over again. And it's annoying. I didn't see too many in UU, but I haven't played UU too much since they were dropped into it. I think I've played like a few matches. I didn't see either of them, either Togekiss or Smeargle, but honestly, I kind of agree with it, mainly because I hate Togekiss, so it is kind of biased. I hate Togekiss. It's a terrible Paraflincher. Honestly, Giradli is a bad one as well, but Giradli is like so versatile that the Paraflinching set isn't like as dominant as it is on Togekiss. But I'm okay with the Togekiss ban. Was it needed? Well, you use a bulky mess of stall and stuff like that anyway, so getting one Pokemon that's basically centered around that out of UU isn't exactly a bad call. I can't really attack Smogon for that one. As for Smeargle, I don't like that thing either. It's like that hazard setupper thing that I don't like. Taunt completely shuts it down, but all the teams I run, they normally never have Taunt outside of my OU team with Gengar that I'm using currently in a OU session. That's like the only team I have with Taunt. Now I know Taunt is on a lot of things, but if you have to run Taunt to deal with a certain Pokemon, there's a problem. There's a problem. Like, I shouldn't have to run Taunt on every team just for Smeargle. And Smeargle, his bat on pass stuff, his hazard setup stuff, the fact that he could get any hazard, get any setup move, get any whatever, is kind of crazy. Kind of is why Mew was put into OU, because he gets everything, and you don't know what he's going to do. Now, normally they just set up, I don't know, sticky webs or spores or stuff. They, spore you, then set up hazards as much as they can until they die. And it always takes 2 hits, because they're always focus sash. But yeah. Also, Geomancy, even though Smeargle's the only Pokemon in the tier that gets Geomancy, it was banned as well. Even though once you ban Smeargle to UU, you don't really need to ban Geomancy because it can't be used in UU anymore. So it seems like kind of pointless to say that they banned both of them when really you just have to ban one or the other, and the problem's done. But either way, that's fine. As for Victini's the main one I want to talk about. Now, what the thing is, I love all the Pixie Legends, all the 100 base stat ones. So I'm gonna try and not be biased here about him being banned from UU. I'm gonna look at this from a non-biased standpoint. Honestly, if it was up to me, I'd be like, you know what, leave Victini in UU. He's my little buddy. I love him. But honestly, he could hold his own in OU just fine. His V-Create is incredibly strong. Even resisted targets don't take it well. I know a fully physically defensive Swampert still gets messed up by a Victini's V-Create. It's resisted damage. I can't remember it's 180 base, but he had Stab on top of that. Plus, a lot of people like to run him Jolly Banded. It's a lot of damage. It really is. And Slowbro isn't around anymore. But see, here's the thing. They put something into OU or a higher tier, and then something in the lower tier becomes too strong. It's like they attempt to balance, but they're not balancing anything. That's why they always swap. They're always swapping around They're always swapping Pokies around tiers like this. Because they move stuff when it's perfectly fine, and then something else is broken because of it. Now, what really stops Victini? Honestly, this thing has Bolt Strike as well. So, any Water Wall, if you predict the V-Create and you come in on it, and you take the V-Create, and it's not a 2-hit KO, or he doesn't outspeed because his speed does lower after using V-Create, then you can just switch out, come back in later, That's if he's choiced or not. If not, he could just possibly stay in. But normally they're choiced, so he'd come in with a Bolt Strike later and kill you. Victini is very, very good. He is so good. He's so powerful. He gets such powerful moves. He even gets Glaciate, which isn't a powerful move, but still. He gets basically like all the Unova top tier legends, all of their moves. And you could run him. Normally, you're just going to run him Jolly Banded. That's basically the main problem, because his mix set and his special set is not a problem at all. But the fact that his V-Create does so much to anything, I could see why it got banned from UU. I could see it. Plus, its usage in UU was going through the roof. I saw it like all the time. It was crazy. I'd see other YouTubers using it. When I did play a few games of UU recently, he was there in a majority of them. I didn't exactly have a problem with him, but oh well, oh well. I'm kind of sad to see him go, but honestly, I'd rather use him in OU anyway. I think OU is a better tier than UU because UU is a bulky mess. But this guy, it's good that he was in UU in a sense because it is a bulky mess of a tier. It really is. It's bulk and stall. So having a powerful wall breaker like that is good for dealing with that. So I don't know. It's like it's one thing where I get it, but it could have been left in UU. It's like I don't exactly have an opinion on it, like at all. Like I can see why it was banned. I can also see why it shouldn't have been banned. But it's not something that I can disagree with Smogon on. None of these bans I can really disagree with Smogon on. Which is a first, but oh well. Again, I see why they banned all these Pokemon. If any of them could have stayed, I think it was Victini. I think Victini would have been better. Just to deal with those stupid bulky walls everywhere. Like Suicune. Get out of here, Suicune, with your Crocoon set. I use that set. It's terrible. It is the worst. It is it is like so annoying to face. Like what else deals with it? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure Abandoned Victini does a ton to it. Like easily 2 KOs it. But anyway, just coming with that quick update here. Those things were banned. Bye Togekiss, bye Smeargle. I won't miss you two. Victini, I'll miss you a little bit, but honestly, whenever I used him, it was mainly an OU anyway. So, just bringing that bit of news to you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.